Test, test. Test, test. Cool. Alright. So I don't get that until I do the first singularity one. That's fine. That was a little laggy. All those lovely portraits, but only one for me. But not time yet. Not time yet. I'll Statesman last until the 17th. Yeah, that's plenty of time. And yeah, should probably. I imagine they'll probably do it all on Saturday at the Aniplex thing. Oop. There we go. Better. Let's get rid of some of these requests. Much as I don't like it, I need to keep space open for if anybody in chat wants to, you know. There we go. And then we start things off with our free spin. Because I don't need any of you. And the only other banners are part 1 and story, and I'm not making that mistake again. Free 10 spin, let's go. Maybe the Angry Mango will come home today. Maybe. Maybe. If we're lucky, and if we believe hard enough, the Angry Mango will grace us with his presence. He will one of these days. I know he will. Even if I have to do a whole friggin' stream dedicated to getting him to come home, he will come home one of these days. One day over the rainbow. Way up high? I don't know. Hang on, this is a little loud in my ears. There we go. That's better on my ears. I don't need to, you know, go deaf or anything. Going deaf is not good, Civ. No black screening out on me. No black screening out. Cell automaton. Too bad that event's long gone. Come on, game. You gotta give me an Angry Mango, man. Nope. No Angry Mango, man. Sadness. Arash, get burned. I'm taking my frustrations out on not getting Angry Mango on you. I know I shouldn't, but, you know, I do what I must. Also, I need to get rid of some of these craft essences, because I got way too many of them. What else was I gonna do before I started with the interludes? Was it involving melt here? Or did I already do that? Melt, 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 melt. Why can I not seem to see you? Or is it that I can't? Yeah, I can't. Okay, so I already did melts. Okay. Slowly gathering up QP for the skills for Castanero and Ryder Somersaulter, because those are the two goals from the next blast of stuff. I'm not going to be doing all the Statesman event today because that is a 5-part one and I don't believe they're all out, and I kind of want to do all the anniversary stuff in one go. So we're going to be doing some interlude stuff today, just because, you know, I gotta do something FGL related today, and without all the anniversary stuff, it's kind of the best option. And it gets me quartz, and you can never go wrong with having quartz. Never, ever, ever. Gosh, I got a lot of interludes I need to do, but that involves leveling up. So I suppose we start with Emiya's interlude of To Be a Master. It'll only cost me 30 Saint Quartz, or 30. cost me 30 sync quartz to do the whole interlude now, 30 AP, so we'll be able to do more than just Emiya's. I don't think it really matters who I run here. So, in fact, I want to see, can we get away with our farming squad setup, or will that just flop? The main thing is the story components of this is, yeah. Okay, so, Emiya, gruff voice? Yeah, more gruff voice. Not too gruff, though, because he's not super gruff. So, let me get a quick drink here. Emiya Interlude. First of probably many, because I think he has rank up quests as well. That I have yet to do. Hey, Red Velvet, welcome just in time for the start of Emiya's Interlude, because this is going to be an interlude-based stream today. What a disaster. What kind of Holy Grail war happened here? No sign of the Mages Association or Holy Church, which means a battle royale among the Masters. They probably misuse their servants and let them do whatever they want. Soul, make sure you control your servants so you don't end up with a mess like this. But is it really wrong to let servants do what they wish? Use your command spells to keep them in check. If they're up to something, teach them a lesson or make them fight. Many masters use their command spells to force their servants to commit suicide as a safety measure. When a master realizes heroic spirit is too much to handle, using the spells that way can save many lives. Hey, Mash is here too! Yay, my Mash! Oh, I can't wait till the rest of the anniversary stuff is announced so that I can get your formal craft CE. My Mashu, my Mashu, mine. And yes, Emmy indeed. I see, it's true that there are many servants who just want to cause destruction. Most berserkers are like that. I didn't realize you could use a spell that way. As expected of the great Emiya, a true veteran who's been through many Holy Grail wars. Yeah. Well, when it comes to Holy Grail wars, I know more than your average servant. Alright, Soul, this is a good chance. I'm going to give you a proper lecture. Of course, Dr. Omen has already taught you what you need to know about combat. So this time I'll teach you about something you won't see in the stats. Heroic Spirit's attributes. Heroic Spirits can be divided into 4 main categories. Human, Earth, Heaven, and Star. Why do I feel like this interlude is meant for people new to the game? Is Emiya supposed to be one of the first servants you get in this interlude? One of the first things you do, so you actually know about the game? Because, yeah, I'm kind of getting that vibe here. Those under the human category are people born after AD and praises heroes after their death because of their great deeds in life. Some of them were actual superhumans when alive, but most of them were only glorified after death. Anderson, Shakespeare, Robin Hood, and Lady Nightingale would all be examples. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not, because he mentions Nightingale, and, you know, Nightingale's not supposed to be until, America, so maybe this isn't supposed to be an early one. Next, the Earth category. These are spirits spoken of in local folklore. This feels like another long talk, Soul. Is he always like this? His attribute is Talkie Mom. One of the first servants you could get, yeah? Yeah, I know. He was, like, very bad at the beginning, though, wasn't he? And I technically still have him in his bad form because I haven't gotten any of his skill rank ups, so... Let's see. Talkie Mom attribute, eh? Well, I'll just have to let him talk till he's done, then. The 4th category, Star, is where things get important. Wait, I missed the 3rd category, Emiya. The Star is a special category. It represents mankind's hope and symbolizes overcoming hardship. This category might seem powerful as it has no weakness against the other 3, but its true nature lies elsewhere. There's another category equal to the Star. That's the 5th. We were interrupted just as it was getting good. Soul, prepare for combat. They must have smelled us. They'll make contact in 20 seconds. Right. Preparing for combat immediately. Initiate anti-wild beast combat. Canonical habit lecture. Oh, Emiya. You know, I do like this. Emiya's a good person. All in all, despite what he seems to think, he is a good dude. Even if he does try and kill Shiro in every route, except for Heaven's Feel. Which is always something that's kind of weird, is why didn't he go for the kill there? Did he realize things were going bad and he decided to take a gamble? Is he post-Unlimited Blade Works Shiro? Or post-Unlimited Blade Works Emiya in that he has those memories, or what? I don't know. I wonder. Most overprotective servant in Chaldea. I can definitely see that. He's not Mamiya for a reason. For no reason. Yeah. And yeah, apparently my farming squad can in fact handle this. Or not. Hello, big chimera. Okay, so that might this chimera might prove a little challenging, you know, for newbies, I suppose. Let's see if Salter can do it. I know, I meant more Emiya post Unlimited Blade Works, after Rin has that big heartfelt talk with him, and he seems to smile at the end of it. He looks very much more like Shiro in it. It's like, does he have those memories? Or are you talking Heaven's Feel Shiro left the path? Okay, I get that then. If that's the case. Wow, look at those rewards! Woo! Emiya's Interlude is just laying those rewards on us. Celebrate good times, come on. Second part of To Be a Master. Let's see if we can't do a similar thing. Also, your guild is almost always at the top of the support list. Always. Wish I could use him more often, but he's such a niche user. Gah! For our next topic, I'll explain what makes each class unique. We'll start with the archer classes. Do they use bows? Archers, as the names imply, use a bow as a primary weapon. Ayy! While inferior to Saber and Lancer in close-range combat, they excel at providing long-range support. They also have a skill called Independent Action. Even without a link to their master, they can function for a while on their own. But they won't be able to maintain the physical body. Lack of energy source aside, wouldn't they be forced back to their throne without an anchor to this world? Normally, yeah, but with independent action, they can ease up the force exerted by the world. After all, there are many stories of snipers camping out 3 days and 3 nights just to hit their targets. Think of it as a skill that allows them to function for a few days apart from their master. What's important is that the skill differs from Assassin's presence concealment. It does not conceal your movement. Stealth operations thus require the appropriate skill or backups from their master. Archer, I hate to interrupt Soul's lecture, but as I'm sure you're aware, enemy attack, right? They always pick the worst timing. It's so hard to have a class outdoors. You know, Emiya, maybe the burning ruins of your former home. You know, it might not be the best place to hold lectures, Emiya. Just saying. Probably should have mentioned that Archer's loud voice is telling the enemy exactly where we are, right? You know, you screaming probably isn't helpful to Archer. I know you gotta... Actually, I never really took Archer for a loud one. He seems more of a He seems more of the sort of like Severus Snape sort of vibes, where he speaks softly, but you can't help but hear every word he is saying. Even if he is, you still use money. Oh yeah, I mean, to be fair, I can definitely see him as a good farming servant. But, actually, hang on. Let me think. How much charge does his NP grant him again? Out of curiosity? Red Velvet? Because now I'm thinking of... I might be able to, yeah. I mean, it does kind of depend on how much charge his NP gives, granted, but... My thought process is now running through ways of him that can be used. Not sure? Okay, let me just... Gilgamesh and the Fake Grand Order fandom wiki. Caskill. And Caskill. King's Return. No. Prisma. No. Oh no, wait. Caskill doesn't have a buff. Why was I thinking Caskill had an NP increase when it's normal Gil that has it? Gosh, I had a brain fart there. So what's his? It's on the third skill, I think. 30%. That's actually a decent MP battery. So 30%. You know, I could probably use Casket or normal Gil for farming, actually. Thinking about it. Yeah, I could use them. Babylon Squad took down Tiamat again. Oh, it's just like the SpongeBob meme. How many times do we need to teach you this lesson? Old. Actually, what would be the best way to insert Tiamat into there? How many times do we have to teach you this lesson? Just saying Tiamat doesn't have the same ring to it like Old Man does. Lastly, a word about what it means to be a master. I'll tell you how to get along with your servants. You're still keeping this up? Man, you don't know when to quit, do you? What are you talking about? I'm here lecturing because the people at Chaldea won't. I heard how you became a master, Soul. You're no mage and you have no experience. You became a master by accident, yes? Even if no one else can do your job, that's still absurd. I should at least teach you how to act like a master. I'm sorry, Senpai. Amiya's right. None of the adults left at Chaldea are any good. I do feel bad, you know? I'm devoting myself fully to medical work as well. Enough. We're talking about servants. They are heroic spirits from many different eras. Basically, a servant will be more powerful than their master. You understand that? Yes. No one needs a familiar weaker than they are. Correct, but it's wrong for a master to unduly respect or fear their servant. They have achieved great things, but within the confines of the contract, that means nothing. The master and servant relationship is defined by the contract, but mentally, it's best for them to be equals. Listen, even a godlike servant got their start the same way as you. Anyone who lives in the modern era used the wisdom their ancestors left behind. Servants are no different. Even heroic spirits achieved deeds with the help of others when they were alive, and that's why they chose their contract with you. In other words, being summoned and relied on isn't necessarily a bad thing for a heroic spirit. For example, how would you feel if something you left behind could aid the people of the next era? Again, it's what you do. Hey, Phoenix! Interlude, what is this interlude? It's Bun Bun O'Clock, why no Bun Bun? The reason I'm not going for Bunyan is because I want to do it all in one go. It would feel bad if I only could do part of the quests now, and then I have to wait until I do the next FGO stream before I do the rest of the quests. Then I kind of want to do all of the anniversary stuff in one run, so I'm hoping that tomorrow at the Aniplex thing they'll announce the GSSR, so that I can do GSSR, Bunyan, possibly Memorial quests, pick out the Memorial CE, all in one big special anniversary thing. That's fine. I am perfectly fine with the Bunyan interlude with the Bunyan stuff being long. I know it's not difficult because it's meant for new people to get her, but still, I look forward to doing Bunyan. Not in that context. I look forward to doing the quests to achieve getting Bunyan. Yes. I look forward to getting Bunyan as a servant in my Chaldea, because the 4th Ascension art is adorable. And I will freely admit that. So that's kind of why I'm waiting to do it, just because I want to be able to do it all in one fell swoop, rather than doing, 2 of the 4 parts available right now? It is 2, right? That's right, servants feel the same way. I'm gonna actually check that real quick. Fate, Grand Order Fandom Wiki, English server, All Statesmen, the History of the American Frontier, Yeah, so it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 6 quests, actually. No, 7, because the prologue. And that's released on the 7th. So, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah, Monday I will probably be doing another FGO stream just to do all the Bunyan stuff. I have to click because Rio wouldn't let them. Like 103. Surprise! I forgot an R. 'Tis I, Keek. Funyun. Welcome, Kiko. Welcome. No Funyun today. No Funyun today, because I want to do all of Bunyan stuff in one fell swoop. So I'm probably going to do it on Monday. I'll do another FGO stream then, just so I can get all of Bunyan stuff. Possibly get the GSSR if they announce it at Anniversary. I want to do it all in one, because it would just settle wrong with me to get partway through Bunyan stuff and then... No. Not be able to get the rest. Plus, I do have to do some Ember farming, because I've decided that I do want Bunyan to be as max leveled as she can without Grails. So yeah. So it's Interludes for now. But I do promise that Monday will be Bunyan Day. Which is kind of weird to say aloud. The deeds you did, the things you left behind nurtures the next generation. All servants take their pride in that. It doesn't matter if the servant is good or evil, servants and masters are mentally equal. A servant aiding a master is simply a matter of duty. That is what it means to live on this planet. What you do will surely help someone in the future. Someone in the future? Mr. Emmy, I hate to interrupt the speech, but... Very well, I've said what I must. So what is it this time? Golems, skeletons? At this point, a wyvern wouldn't surprise me. Honestly, we shouldn't be seeing any of these here. It's an army of female soldiers. No idea why gorilla-like women, in other words, gory worms. Gory worms? They're headed straight for Emiya. My bad luck with women is following me. I'm sorry, Emiya. Bad luck with women. Emiya has bad luck with women, everybody. Emiya. Shiro Emiya has bad luck. So, does that mean that Rin, Sakura, Seiba, and Ilya should feel offended at that? Or... Although, you know... I suppose with Ilya, it is technically bad luck, considering some of those bad ends. But yeah, everyone is offended. I'm offended. You're offended, everyone is offended! Woo! Poor Emiya. You know, he's lucky I don't know, with the 3 Sakura servants, I have be offended at that, or not, because Nameless is technically the one that they know of. I don't have base Seiba, I don't have Ishtar, and Pavarti is not yet out, so... I do have Ilya, though. So would she be offended, even though it's not the Emiya she knows? These are the questions that keep me up at night. These are indeed. And Santa Salter gets the finishing blow. Canonically, Shiro is awkward with women, and NCC MES Secret Garden said his bad luck didn't really start to become a servant. Ah. Okay. Okay. I see. Wow. Something survived 3 turns. Something made me go longer than 3 turns in this. It's a freaking miracle. There we go. Kiko's the one with bad luck? Oh no, you don't have bad luck, I'm sure. You got Nero after all in JP, didn't you? I believe I read that. That you got Nero in the JP version of the game. So that's not bad luck, that's Gouda luck. And you'll probably get Nero Bride and A. and future generations would know this as the Great Amazonian Migration. The end. Doctor, was that your doing? Huh? Nope, wasn't me. Definitely not. No way. Anyway, I think that's the last attack. Amiya, feel free to continue. Never mind. I think I'll call it a day. It was rude of me to assume you needed those lectures. Soul already has many wonderful servants. With Mash Firelight at your side, you won't be easily defeated. You have a long journey ahead of you. You'll learn through experience, not words. Oh! Bad luck in GP. Yes, I recall losing access to my account due to emulator issues right as Saber only summon started. Oof. That's rough. Is this implying Mash is... out of the two of us, Mash has talent? Or is it implying that of all my servants, Mash is the only one with talent? Only had Artoria? Hey, you have Artoria? I wish I had Artoria. Sure, her instinct is bad right now, but... I mean, I would like an Artoria. Not a Saberface, but the OG. I'm gonna go with Mash as the only one with talent, because maybe it'll get her to blush. I did! Yes! So some say you can be just brutal, you know that? Amiya, no. Servant Archer. I was wondering, why are you being so nice to us? Other servants are interested in Senpai's skills. You're the only one who cares what Senpai thinks. Simple. Now that you're my master, I need you to succeed. It's business, form of advertising. I want people to know my master succeeded. If word gets around, the next time I'm summoned, I'll get a higher price, right? In other words, it's for your own benefit? So this is for us, and for yourself, too. Almost every 4-star Saber? Nice. Heading out, you two? That's alright. Thanks for stopping by. It's been a pleasure having you. Hopefully I'll see you Monday for the Bunyan/rest of the anniversary stream. Again, I do thank you for coming by. It has been a pleasure to have you here. Yes, that's right. For one thing, it would be a damage to my reputation to leave an inexperienced young boy. A true servant helps their master grow and thus enhances their own reputation. All for selfish means, Amiya is. Purely selfish. Interlude, Amiya's Unlimited Blade Works unlocked. Servant profile updated. Bye. Thanks for coming by. Been pleasure having you here. Bye-bye. Okay, more interludes. Amiya again. This one possibly an NP strengthening. That'll be nice. And another 30. That's fine. And level 70 recommended. So probably won't be able to get away with this farming squad here. But, Hey, Shisaiku! Welcome! Kiku and I are gonna go watch stuff together. Well, have fun, Red Velvet. But welcome, Shisaiku. Welcome. We are currently doing interludes here just because I want to do all the anniversary stuff at once. So I want to wait until at least Monday for all of Bunyan's stuff, and hopefully tomorrow the GSSR is announced. However, so we're currently doing Amiya's interlude. Should be a good time. Just trying to determine what squad I want to bring here. You know, let's break Gramps out here. It's been a fair bit of time since we last used him. So Gramps, and then MHXA, where are you? You're only on 5 MHXA? Or am I just blind? I might just be blind here. We should probably ring Amiya, actually, because, you know, it would make sense to have Amiya with us. And then we want a fragment of 2030, which I'd probably pass because I'm blind. Also, some interludes, but you're waiting for next half AP interlude. Oh, that's where MHXA is. That's not a bad idea. I just, you know, I feel that, I mean, I don't want to burn apples here, and doing the free quests in Agartha would take me burning some apples. So I figured I might as well get some interludes out of the way. Plus, I kind of do need Emiya to be strengthened before Nerofest comes along. So, you've arrived at the massive cavern in Fuyuki. Emiya, what's here exactly?
I sensed this presence when I came to this Fuyuki before. I've been waiting for the right timing.
Presence.
A tough foe I have particular attachment to, or an impassable wall, you could say. So you're aware that I can't use my noble phantasm yet, of course.
Yes, you can, Emiya. Is Emiya good in Nerofest? Emiya is good for the Siegfried, or Sumanai, quests in particular, just because Emiya's NP ignores defense buffs, I do believe, and Sumanai has massive amounts of buffs for defense, so Emiya has the potential to rip right through those. That, and he has class advantage, so yeah, that's the main reason. Plus, you know, I put the effort to get him to level 80, so I should probably, you know, do some of his interludes. Just, you know, I'm only level 50. I mean, I did do the Sumanai one without him last year. I had to use a support Emiya, but he is pretty good for the Sumanai one.
We've already sealed our way, until you've grown strong enough as a master.
So that's why. I thought it was just weird. Your noble phantasm manifests the landscape in your mind. No catalyst is necessary, you simply need to be there. Yeah, you couldn't use it. That's because you are waiting for soul's growth, right?
I'm well aware that's nosy of me, but there is an order to things, all things you see. I don't want you to become the kind of master who relies too much on noble phantasms.
Hi, Darash. He's getting on to us. Soul has grown as a master, enough for you to use your noble phantasm, right? Yay! Can finally use it.
Yes, you've done well so far. But first, there's one more thing you have to do. It might look different, but this is still the Greater Grail, the Holy Grail war that happens here. Its strongest servant waits within. You will defeat it for me. If you can do that, I'll have nothing left to teach you.
Then, does he mean Zerker? That's right. The servant we stood no chance against before. Except I eventually did, with the help of supports.
But so you know him. That saves me time. Let's be prepared when we fight. I guess we have to do some warm-ups first. Let's crush these guys, Soul.
Yes, crush them indeed. Crush them indeed. Oof. But how do things do, Shusaiku? How do things do otherwise? Did you end up watching it, by the way? And I'm sure you know what I mean by it. Have you finished Rebellion yet, Shusaiku? Not yet? It's a ride, man. It's a ride. You will most definitely enjoy it. Ah, university and stuff. Understandable, man. Completely understandable. School should come first, mind you. School should indeed come first. So no need to apologize. In other words. I feel like I could have done this with just, my farming squad. I'm really getting that impression right now. Really getting that impression. But, outside of that, then... Hang on, I'm thinking here. No real thoughts. Outside of that, have you gotten anybody else in Majaya Record just yet, or are you saving up now? Not saving up for anybody in particular? Just going with what you get? Haven't gotten Arena. See, it's gonna sound bad, but I don't know all the names of everybody. It might sound a little bit bad saying that, but somebody told me she'll get a raid up soon. Raid ups are always nice. I don't have the Majaya record wiki either, up for quick reference to see who exactly Rina is. Blue. Oh, she's okay, I know who you're talking about now. I remember. I know who you're talking about now. She's the one from chapter 2 of the story or whatever, right? She's like the Soon that doesn't want to apologize or whatever. Along those lines, I believe. Yep, rule of ending friendship, that's right. Yeah, I just finished chapter 2 a little bit ago. Like maybe a couple days. A couple days ago I finished that chapter. Probably I'm gonna be doing some story stuff of this on stream. Thank God that you can replay the cutscenes. But I'm locked in mirrors now. Oh, we don't have chapter 4 yet. Okay. Huh. I didn't know that. So it does only go up to chapter 3 right now. Okay. Interesting. Very, very interesting. You with a special training shop can't awaken Kyoko. I thought that... I'm pretty sure that they don't have their awakened forms even out yet, though, is the thing. Zerkers, so we definitely want to go with a Meme Master Memelin here. This Meme Master Memelin will do. Okay. And I am going to very much try and cheese it. Here. Not... If I'm gonna try and cheese it, I don't want... Nope, I do want that. But I don't want this, I want the carp. Yes, this is how you cheese it. Maybe. Missing one ribbon, Majai Record developers. Yeah, they haven't released their forms yet. That's why I see so many people with maxed out, like Mommies, Homuras, and Madokas. Just because they don't have the final forms yet. Enemies destroyed. All that's left is the servant back there.
Even corrupted, its power is real. You'll need to kill it more than once or twice. It means we need to keep killing him. Let's do this, Master.
Let's, Amiya. Let's. Loading, loading. Only Kyoko has the problem of SSR yet. Oh. You lied to me, Amiya. You said I'd have to kill him more than once. Clearly, that's not the case. Oh no, I didn't notice I didn't have a single Gramps card. Ah! I should have paid attention to that, shouldn't I have? I really should have paid attention to that. Rip. I guess this way. I mean, I can still have him be super strong, but... Question mark. Oh, yeah, I thought that it was only... I thought that none of them had their 5-star forms out just yet. Because don't they have to have, like, the things filled in or something? And by things filled in, I mean, like, a blank... Did I just inflict death there? Did I just inflict death on Herc? I think I did. You can? Huh. It always looked to me like you couldn't, though. I don't know. I guess the materials must just be hard to get or something? But yeah, I think I just did death. Nice job, Gramps. Very nice. We did it! We won! We did it, Mash! Yay! Give Mash a hug. Where's the give Mash a hug button?
That was a splendid battle. You are no longer a novice.
Yes! Death comes to all, including the invincible Herc the Zerk. Oh, no longer a novice, but not a true master yet.
Is it really something for me to say? You still have some work for him, right?
Well, for me, this kid is doing a great job. But Majimari, though... You're asking an internet idol for opinions on a master's growth? Of course I am. So much so, she complains that all you ever talk about now. That may not be the best idea, Doctor. Try not to stay on the internet all day.
Either way, that's all I have for you to do. Master, you may now order me as you like. How about fighting the real Berserker? I shall show you my mastery of the blade.
Oh, phantasm battle between Archer and Berserker? Awesome. Make sure you win this time, Archer.
That's up to my master. Counting on you, Soul. Surpass the hero whom I couldn't before.
Hey, Wobbuffet. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Unlimited Blade Works has increased from E to A rank to E to A rank. Woo! Yes! I did inflict death. Thank you for clipping that, though, Shiseiku. Thank you kindly. Alright, more interlude time. Where's Emiya? Are they under rank-up quests for Emiya? They are. They are under rank-up quests. Golden Parcellus, nice. Golden Parcellus is nice, indeed. Only 20 for Heroic Spirit position. We're doing waiver now. I haven't picked out my CE just yet, Wobbuffet. I'm going to be doing that all on Monday so that I can do all the anniversary stuff in one stream, because I want to be able to do all of Bunyan's stuff in one go. Hopefully the GSSR will be announced tomorrow, and I can do that on Monday as well. I've got plans for Monday, so confirming now, Monday is going to be another FGO stream. Of course! Mash is my kohai. She is my waifu. Of course I'll pick her. And yeah, I did see that you picked out Jean, Wobbuffet. Jean's CE looks very nice, but I can't go against Mash. Mash is my waifu, so I must go with my waifu. I must go with my heart here. I think we can probably pull a farming squad off with this one. That it does, you know. That it does. Tamamo isn't available. Multiple good ones, yeah. I do wish that you could pick out more than just one of them, to be honest, because otherwise it's like, you're teasing me with all these good ones. Why can I only have one? Why?
Oh, speaking of which, I haven't introduced myself. I'm Lord Elmaloi II. I'm a mere human who became a spirit origin of a famous strategist from the Three Kingdom period in China.
The second. Why don't they have Parcellus? Probably because... In fact, I think that they only generally have, like, golden servants as these things. Well, no. He might have one in the future. Because I know... No, they don't, because Asterios has one. So I don't know. Maybe they couldn't think of him in a good formal craft thing? Perhaps?
Right, I was originally a third-rate noble from the countryside. For certain reasons, I took after my mentor and inherited his name.
Waver was a noble? Excuse me, Lord Elmaloi II. When you say Lord, do you mean the Lord of the Mages Association?
Yes, I represent one of the 12 noble families that operate the Clock Tower, the center of the Mage Association. The lowest ranked, though.
Did you know Director Olga Marie? What time period are you from, anyway?
Same as Sol. I'm from the 21st century. Before I knew it, I became a pseudo-servant.
Pseudo-servant? Like me? Are you someone that was empowered by heroic spirits?
The result was the same, but the idea is different. There is nobody identical to you in this time. Originally, it's impossible to form a demi-servant, just the same as it's impossible for a Damphion to be born among vampires. As I'd expect from a Clock Tower mage, you probably understand the logic behind the impossible. That's right, Mash is an extremely unique example of success. It'd be hard to recreate an accident. I'm glad to hear that. I would have suggested an immediate dismantling of Chaldea of such a screwed-up organization. Oh. Foo-foo! Sorry, that was insensitive of me. You aren't guilty of anything, ma'am. I would like to correct myself.
Well, you cannot deny that creating dummy servants was an inhumane experiment. I feel like no disgust is justified, Lord Malloy. Even more so if it comes from justice and morals. That aside, please continue your explanation. What are pseudo-servants? Hello, Otaku Bob. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Why don't they have Priscilla's? They have Romulus. Priscilla's would be best gentleman. Servant I want to see if a person dies. We'll see RuPaul. Servant already skills. Oh, thank you for the follow, Otaku Bob. Thank you, thank you. And yep, I know Lord Malloy was a teacher at Clock Tower. I look very much forward to the Case Files anime. Very much forward to it. I kind of wish I could stream it, or at least stream me watching it. And I am kind of looking into doing that, but I don't know when I would do it time period wise. Or like what the whole circumstances on being able to stream anime are. I am looking into it though. Trust me, I am. Because I definitely want to do that for the Babylonia anime. Because that's going to be epic.
Yes, I shall answer that question. Pseudo-servant is someone possessed by heroic spirit. Those heroic spirits who cannot become a servant. Perhaps they are higher beings like divine spirits, or their spirit origins cannot be created by Chaldea. In order to summon them as a servant, human vessels are sometimes used. That is what a pseudo-servant is, using a human body as a catalyst to forcefully summon a heroic spirit. RuPaul. I'm honestly drawing a little bit of a blank on who RuPaul is right now. Yeah, I'm honestly drawing a blank on who RuPaul is. You'll have to tell me, but... Question marks? Uh-oh. Soul looks confused. Obviously, since it's a particular unique case, right? In short, it's someone being possessed by a ghost. Then the psyche of the possessed is overwritten by the heroic spirit. I'm the opposite. I only took the role of Zhugi Liang because the Western logic doesn't match Eastern logic. But with the greater good of protecting humanity in mind, we share a common goal. That's why after a discussion with the strategist on who should control the body, I ended up staying because of my knowledge of modern eras. I see. That's very much Zhu... I can never pronounce that name. Zhugi Liang. Just like what he did after the end of his life. The important thing was for someone to execute his strategies without participating on it. In other words, he found the one capable of his strategies, so he decided not to appear. That's right, we've only talked for a bit, but it's obvious he's more of a monster than history described. I didn't feel like I was talking to a human.
Can you fight, though? Ah, I see. Foo-foo!
I would have been incinerated if I was just a human. By becoming one with the heroic spirit, I temporarily became a servant. Follow me. I will show you proof. Around here is fine. Enemy approaching, prepare for battle. You'll be immediately see if I can fight as a servant. In turn, I will assist your potential as a master. Kill two birds with one stone, right? Go!
Already pumped up. What did you do, Lord Malloy?
Well, this will be interesting. I use some pheromones to excite them. Be careful when you fight, ma'am. The enemy is on a rampage. Don't let your guard down.
Master, I think he's gone too far with his logic. Oh, Mash. Waver's crazy. You should know that. He never gets a moment of rest, so of course he'd go too far. He wants to kill us so that he might be able to get some rest. Of course. Okay, I know. It's just, it's easier to call him Waver than Lord El Malloy. Like, Lord El Malloy is 4 syllables, while Waver is 2. So it's quicker and easier to call him Waver. At least that's my logic with it. I guess you could just call him El Malloy. That would work too. El Malloy, but Waver is the guy. Shiseiku, they kind of are the same person. They are the same dude. Lord Elmaloy is Waver, but grown up. They're the same person, Shiseiku. Sun, enemy for 2 turns, and buses. Interesting, well with that. You should make a fan servant page and post it on the FGO subreddit. Yeah, Shiseiku, they are the same person. The Case Files anime will showcase it, but, yeah, they're the same dude. I mean, haven't you noticed how his final Ascension art is the Waver? Is Waver from Zero? That's cool. That's cool, Shiseiku. I mean, not Alright, well, with that. Yeah, I asked about that, but I got told something else. Ah. That's weird that you were told something else. And you believed it without researching it. Always research. Research is important. But yeah, they're the same person. Lord Elmaloy. It's weird, because Lord Elmaloy the First is also in Fate Zero. It's the Master of Lancer is Lord Elmaloy. And Waver, upon returning to the Clock Tower, got the title of Lord Elmaloy II because he was able to salvage the magic crest after Kiritsugu partially destroyed it with his origin bullet. He also, you remember in Fate Zero, the weird silver volumium hydron thingamajig? The silver, like, mercury thing? He also screws with it and makes it into a maid. Like, literally, a mercury maid. It's really hilarious if you read about him in his later life. Next part of Heroic Spirit Possession. Indeed. No. In Fate Zero, Elmaloy originally had the catalyst for Waver, or for Alexander, but then Waver stole it, which is why Waver ended up summoning Alexander. Because originally, Lord Elmaloy the First was going to summon Iskandar, but Waver stole the catalyst, so that's how we got what we got. It's very weird. And to be honest, I only know half this stuff because I've read about it elsewhere and took a bit of digging / research. This one's still spreading. It's massive. Just how excited are they? This is no time to be an awe, Doctor. Do something. Sorry, there's nothing I can do besides scanning the area. Just handle it by yourselves. Got it. Means I can only rely on Senpai, right? Same as usual. Let's do this mash. I see. Aren't you a courageous one? No plans, but you sure got guts. Not bad after all. You remind me of myself in the past. If that's the case, I shall show my true strength. Of course, this is merely on the path of me reaching him, but it seems this will be a fruitful contract. Would love to be in the Grail War, but in Zero, shouldn't the snakeskin be a vessel for Quetz or Medusa, or 2 other snakes? Being in a Grail War would be dangerous, but kind of cool, I will admit, well with it. But the reason that wasn't just an ordinary snakeskin, because in the legend of Gilgamesh, Gilgamesh went to the underworld, I believe, for the elixir of youth so that he could live forever. He did find the elixir, and then upon leaving, he took rest. Upon waking from his rest, he found that a snake had taken the elixir and drank it itself. That's why when a snake symbolically dies, it sheds its skin, thus the Ouroboros. So that snake skin is a symbol for the Ouroboros, and it's a testament to Gil's failure to fully get the elixir of eternal life. If that makes sense. If Chapter 4 of Magi record doesn't get announced tomorrow, you'll be really mad. Is there a panel for Majaya Record Shisaiku? I was unaware of this. This is news to me. But I could use the catch-up time, you know. So Feather with Blood should be a vessel for Quetz. I mean, it possibly could be, but it also might not be. Because heroic spirits, there are technically infinite amount of heroic spirits in complete logic. There's an infinite amount of possibilities, so infinite amount of servants. Very, very theoretically, it is possible to summon a heroic spirit version of yourself if you had the right catalyst slash mindset. It would be incredibly difficult to do so, however, which is why people don't try to do it. However, the amount of people Feather and a Feather with Blood, I mean, it would depend on the type of feather you have, I imagine. Story cuts his feather certain that was born when the sun god chopped off his sister's head. Yeah. I mean, if you got a feather from an Aztec bird, and possibly some dried up blood from a sacrificial altar to a sun god there, then that might work as a catalyst for Quetz. Possibly, but again, it's finding the right catalyst is hard. That's why, even with a piece of the round table, like in Fate Apocrypha, Mordred was summoned. It could have been any of the Knights of the Round Table, but Mordred was summoned specifically. To get a specific servant, you would need something that has great significance to them, which is why Avalon is used to summon Seba. And I don't think that there's any other specific catalyst, or piece of Iskandar's cloak was used to summon him. The battle's over. You know, 3 times more tired than usual. Good job, Mash. Squeeze hug. Oh. I believe that you and Bo both made it. Those wild beasts had their eyes on the 2 of you. I'm doing everything I can. Oh.
You're done? So how did I do, Soul? Did I pass?
You convinced me.
That's good. I'm finished assessing you, too. As you can see, I fight as a servant. You might be unsatisfied with my firepower, but I will make up with my intellect.
Well, he's definitely a first-rate servant. I mean, all pseudo-servants are exceptional cases to begin with. Soul, eventually you'll be able to meet a pseudo-servant who fused with a god, I think.
Probably. Well, I'm a special case. Most vessels choose to become pseudo-servants. In other words, mages already possess powers. And when heroic spirits possess humans, they will choose those who closely resemble themselves. So of course they are powerful. Those integrated will then transmigrate into a third personality, a new personality, if you will. Those kinds of servants are troublesome. After all, they tend to think like divine spirits. They'll probably be completely selfish and ask for all kinds of impossible. Then you'll know that I'm one of the better ones.
Well, let's save that for the future. Good job, Mash. Soul, come home with Mr. Almaloy II. I couldn't fight with you, but I can welcome you home with a warm cup of tea. Thanks, Roman. You could indeed, Wildfit. You could indeed. Interlude, the Endless Sea has been unlocked, and his servant profile has been updated. Woo! 68 AP left, with another Elmaloy interlude. This one costs us only 20. Endless Sea. And it looks like it's only giving us quartz. Sadness. Let's try for the farming squad again, just because it seems to be working here with these interludes. Surprisingly not too tough. H2O is always nice. Senpai, Mr. Elmaloy seems off. I know he looks irritable at all times, but now... Is he looking at the sunset? Foo-foo!
So, ma'am, if you're going to hide, please put down your shield. No one will notice a black steel wall on the beach. You too, Soul. As her master, you should have pointed that out.
Sorry, it seemed like you wanted to be left alone.
Nothing, I was just looking at the sea. I heard it was named Okeanos due to the Grail. It's just a name. It's a horizon as far as you can see, but the edges simply adhere to each other. Just like a scroll, a sea enclosed in all directions that perpetually revolves around the same area. You can sail it endlessly, but in truth, it's just a clipped miniature garden. How absurd. This is not the place I set out to reach, not even close to the real Okanos. You wanted to reach Okanos? Are those the words of Zhuge Liang? Those are my words. Watch your mouth. It appears I got too sentimental. It was a dream, one that I had when I was younger. All the experience I've gained was further that goal. I didn't become what I am now naturally. I was an average mage. Taking on that troublesome teaching position, inheriting the name of Almaloy, finding my third-rate magical circuit, it's all because I wanted to become the ideal I yearned for when I was young. Now I'm just a crooked old mage. A crooked mage? You? Even though you're a first-class mage? Only my position is first-class. My ability as a mage isn't much different from a soul. I somehow managed to keep up with those first-class monsters with my knowledge and preparations. Dr. Roman can see through that, too. Whatever you say about that guy, he's a natural at talent assessment. Couldn't reach Okanos, though. Well, I haven't started the journey yet. I'm just not ready to reach the Endless Sea.
Foe! What's in the forest, foe? Master, Lord, enemy sighted.
Jeez, no time for fond memories, huh? It's about to begin, Master. Let's see how much you've grown.
Sure. I suppose we can. If it wants to load up properly for me, that is. Because... yeah. So a story banner here, Wobbuffet. Do it like that. I won't be able to obviously do it on stream, but I can do it to the side here and tell you what I get as my results. So summon tickets. 1 gets me Hassan of the Serenity. I got Serenity as my servant. I am instantly dead. Well, that was a quick Grail War. I died. Because Serenity gives off toxic or poisonous aura in such intensity that it kills most people, including her masters. So I am dead because I summoned Serenity and not Mash. Nice, Wobbuffet. Very nice. Now you just gotta translate that luck into the actual game so that when you roll, you get your next greatest servant that you desire.
Sorry for the yawn.
Stop with the curse. You're right. You're right, Main. You got a second Madoka? Oh, man. I don't know if I should be apologizing, though, Main. You're getting a great thing. But welcome, Main. Welcome. I mean, at the very least, that's close to you upgrading her ability to hold the things. You know what things I'm talking about, of course. I don't know the things I'm talking about, though, because... yeah, I can't remember off the top of my head what they're called. You're being accused of being a massive whale. You just have the luck of me on you right now. Memoria, yeah. That's what I mean. You just have my luck flowing through your veins right now, Bane. You have the luck of a god right now. Enjoy it. Bask in it. Praise it. Praise the luck, Main. Praise the luck. But welcome, in all seriousness. I do welcome thee. You haven't missed anything, just did Emiya's Interludes, upgrading Unlimited Blade Works, and we're doing some waiver interludes, because I'm saving the Bunyan stuff for Monday, because we're hopefully going to get the GSSR announced tomorrow, if we're lucky. And I very much look forward to that, because it will be very nice. That's cool. No need to apologize for just barging in.
Didn't even break a sweat. You don't consider them enemies anymore, huh? Growth as a mage is unlikely, but it looks like you're getting experience as a master. It's good to be diligent. Alright, I'll give you this as a reward for your efforts.
Is this a jewel? It appears to be an expensive mystic code.
It's not, it's just a common protective ore. On top of that, it's used one for me. I pocketed it as a precaution when I was young, but I don't need it anymore. No one will acknowledge your effort anyway, right? That's why I'm giving it to you as a reward.
Yeah, nobody will acknowledge my effort because frickin' Technicians 1 and 2 are conspiring to rob me of my glory as saving the world and all of humanity. I don't like those two.
Fo-fo! Hey, calm down. My shoot-at-show progress is natural. Look what you did. Now my expensive suit is ruined, not to mention that my hair is sticky from the sea breeze. I shouldn't have come to the beach. Who's dumb enough to want to come here?
Mr. Elmloy just left. Must see his younger self when he looks at you, Senpai. In that case, I'm honored. Yes, here you go, Senpai. A gift from your teacher. He said that it was used, but I'm positive that he prepared it just for you. Let's fight and not give up. Let's meet our teacher's expectations. Yes, Smash. Let's. Well, you need to summon Parcellus. Oh, wow. It actually gives us a craft essence. That's awesome. Huh. I didn't realize that would happen. Cool. Yeah, probably something like that. You may skip the GSSR? Wow. I mean, that's understandable. You've already got a pretty loaded setup, main. No offense. The Truth of Ascension has been unlocked. Actually, why would that be offensive to say you've got a... You have... I'm gonna just go to your people right now. Friends list. Main. Yeah, you've got a maxed out Hans. You've got an almost maxed out Memelan. You got a maxed out Mash, which is really, really good. You got an almost maxed out Zerker. Yeah, you've got some damn good servants, main. Some damn good servants. I imagine that's not even all of your people. Check out your team, Wobbuffet. Sure, I could do that real quick. Wobbuffet, Wobbuffet, Wobbuffet. Wobbuffet, Wobbuffet, Wobbuffet. 30s. Wobbuffet, Wobbuffet, Wobbuffet. There you are, Wobbuffet. Level 98. Let's see, you got Jean, you got Cha-Cha, Serenity, Parcellus, Martha, Moriarty, Arthur, and Tomacat. Not a bad setup. Tomacat is a great clearer. Arthur is niche, but cool. Moriarty is nice as well. Jean is great for stall. And you have your waifus. Wait, why is that your current support setup? Wait, are you meaning that that's not... You don't intend for that to be... That's not what your intended support setup is, main? Hey, I said waifus, Wobbuffet. That's not supposed to be your support setup there, main? Ooh. Well, I'm glad I showed you it, so now you know. Alright. Interlude. Truth of Ascension. Oh, she's not your waifu. Like, gasp! 23. That triples up to 69. Unfortunately, I can't do that because I don't have the AP. And I'm not burning any apples here, so... Nope, didn't mean to go here. Come on. Back out of that. She's the only good Lancer you have? Fair. Completely and totally fair. I could do shoot-ins. It only costs me 40. That would be 30. I want to try and maximize usage. I think we're going to have to do shoot-ins, though. And then probably switch on over. So yeah, let's do shoot-ins here. Shootin' Doji. Alright, main. Sounds like a plan. Let's have it like this. So that... Yeah. No. Oh, wait, you're talking to Shuseki there. I was about to say no problem for the late reply thing. Alright, let's go like this. Hope that Gramps gets some Buster cards in the starting round here. But we're doing shooting dojis because I don't have things. Can I use your first grail? What do you mean by that? I can't use grails for you, Wobbuffet, if that's what you're asking. Unless you're asking me to use your Parcellus. In which case I can see about using him. If he shows up, that is. Oh my. Perfect timing. Come over here closer, if you would. I was just about to look for treats to go along with my drink. Come, sit next to me. Oh, don't worry, I won't bite. It's my room, though. Come on, don't worry about the details. We have a close relationship, right? What was it called? Master and servant? Oh, right. Is the girl with the glasses not with you? She's always hanging around you. I thought she might be your lover, but I guess I was wrong. Well, it doesn't really matter, does it? Here, have a drink first. Hey, even Shootin' thinks Mash and I are lovers. See, and Shootin' Doji is a great judge of character, right, everybody? She's a good judge of character, so if she says it, then it must be true. I am old enough to drink, damn it! So let's go with water's fine, because I don't trust Shootin's drinks, rather than I'm not old enough. Oh my, you're no fun. The world's full of men who'd love nothing more than for me to pour them a drink. Are you still afraid of me? That hurts my maidenly heart. Maidenly? I'm sorry, my tongue slipped. I should really be mindful of what I say, no? But you know, isn't it a bit dull around here? We can't even go outside to gaze upon the moon, it seems. All I'm good for is drinking and appreciating flowers. You understand why I'd visit you, right? It's very elegant of you. She is, indeed. To be honest, though, Kintoki Shootin' OTP. Oh, how kind. But it's not like that. I don't read poems or write love letters, and being all formal in a palace is just so bothersome. What's wrong? What's with that look? The Oni and Mount Oe aren't really that special. I'm just a girl who likes to drink. I do eat people, I suppose, but I'm not as violent as Ura or Otakimaru. Well, an Oni is an Oni. I suppose we're not so different in the eyes of humans. What kind of Oni were you? You're going to ask? Don't blame me if you regret it. Very well, it's nothing I have to hide. I suppose for someone like you I could tell a couple of stories. Where should I begin? Can I talk about it after I return to Japan? My memories before that are fuzzy. You shipped Shootin' with a trash incinerator? Oh no! Maine, what's wrong with Shootin'? Before returning to Japan, though. Oh, you didn't know? Long ago, I lived on the continent. Speaking of which, I don't think I've told anyone about that. No wonder it didn't get passed down. Well, it doesn't matter. Anyway, some things happened, and I came back to Japan. I wandered around Kyoto, around the rivers, and the next thing I knew, I was drinking in a marvelous palace in Mount Oe. You see, it was Ibaraki Doji. She was considerate and showed me to the Oni lair. Oni were probably the ones built that palace. It was quite a sight up on the mountain. After that, I had such a wonderful time. I drank whatever I desired. I loved whatever I desired. I ventured to Kyoto whenever I felt like it, and killed, ate, and plundered as I pleased. I took what I liked back to the mountain. Flowers, the moon, handsome men, pretty women, rare jewels, fabrics, pots. I love them all. Let's ignore the you killed people thing. Of course I did. I'm an Oni. I rampage, love, laugh to my heart's content without a shred or worry of doubt. That's what I am, an Oni. Humans like that kind of stuff too, right? It was so much fun, but didn't last long. The nobles in Onmiyoshi of Kyoto got very mad. They sent the famous Minamoto no Raiko, the next head of the Minamoto clan, and Raiko's 4 heavenly kings after me. Ah yes, that was a terribly amusing night. I'd been after him for a while, that boy with the blonde hair and blue eyes, and then he came for me. Sakata Kintoki. Yes, that's right. Him. The one they called Kintoki. Apparently you hate pretty much everything any others like. I mean, you know, we all like what we like and hate what we hate. I personally cannot stand Kiara or Scheherazade thing. Whoever her name is. I can't stand either of them. They both just don't appeal to me. And there's plenty of others that I probably would get flack for saying I don't care for either. To me, almost all the popular waifus are just generic tropes with target audience fan service. Ah. That's sound logic, and I will freely admit, a lot of them are that. A lot of them are that. A lot of the waifus are indeed just fan service. I mean, have you seen Sanzong? She's got 2 very large amounts of fan service on her. 2 very large amounts. 3 if you count her ditziness, too. All she needs to do is dye her hair blonde. It's strange, isn't it? He moved up in the world after he became famous through stories, as if he was a shogi piece. When I look at his body, I remember. If I'd pulled off that night, I could have put the Red Dragon's ulna in my wine. What would have tasted like, I wonder? I'd love to drink it. But that night, they beat me. They won the fight and killed me. They gave me poisoned wine. And well, I got drunk, and that was it. The divine poisoned wine, Shippin Kidoku. With an excellent line like that, of course I'd get drunk. You can find Parcells in the recent login. Alright, I'll be sure to look for him, Wobbuffet. Case teasing Senpai Trip with a lolly fan service. Yeah. Yeah, Shootin' definitely does have that. Shootin' most definitely has that. How would you feel if she wasn't the lolly fan service, though? Main. If she actually had her body. Or would you feel like she's just the, what is the opposite of lolly? I can't think of what the opposite of lolly is. Would you feel like she covers that trope, then? Huh? Not really. I'm mostly impressed they managed to do it. I killed and ate humans. It's natural that I'd be killed in turn. I may be a little ditzy, but I don't forget when I've embarrassed myself. Oh, but I wish I could have seen those blue eyes once more. Did you love him? Oh my, are you saying that because you're jealous when I speak of another man? Instead of fearing the Moni of Mount Oi, you're getting jealous? You've got guts. I'm impressed. Come, move closer. Why don't I take this chance to teach you a few things? Can't wait for the free 4-star. You'll get a Stuffo or and Bonnie and Reed. I'm probably going for Cass skill myself. If she put some pants or just that'd be pretty great. If she looked her age, that'd be another good option. So then you probably like what the Chinese version of her is, since they heavily censored her. I think they also censored Raiko as well, just because of how provocative she is. Hey! How's the trading coming, boss? Taking everything's going well. I'll tag along. Oh my, speak of the devil, huh? What a coincidence. Sorry, boss, gotta run. Just remembered I didn't eat breakfast. Wait just a minute. You're making it a little too obvious. Hey, don't grab my collar. I'm not a cat, you'll wrinkle it. You're not a cat, you're a tiger. Saw the Chinese version of Abigail and Shun. They did great work, but they could have cut out more. I mean, yeah. In the end, well, to be fair, to be completely honest, we all know just based on how crucified the NA team is for the Emi-Alter lightning of his skin, it's... if they did any sort of censoring to shoot in, you know that everybody would riot so badly at that. It'd be ridiculous the amount of rioting there is. I mean, maybe if there was a costume version of her, that'd be nice. Or her older version, yeah, I would very much like that. Plus, I mean, yeah, I do admit, these servants do have a lot of the fan servicey bits, but that's kind of why I like the stories, and this interlude is giving a little bit more depth to Shuten's character, too. I mean, we're seeing that she's not all teasy, she has that part of her personality, but, you know, there's another part to her. Just teasing is a big part. You think you can just come in here when I'm in the mood and then ignore me and leave?
I don't know what you're in the mood for, but it takes too much energy to deal with you this early.
You're still as naive as ever. Alright, I have an idea. The perfect way to liven up my drinking. There's a good way for the three of us all to work up a sweat together. How about it? Plus, you know, the humor in some of these teasing lines. Adding human decency to something straight too far from God. So in other words, you are definitely in the camp that Jack needs pants. Or her dress from Apocrypha. Which I totally agree with. But, work up a sweat.
Are you stupid? If you want me to do stuff like that, you need to, yeah. Do stuff, you know? Like, it's gotta be at night, right?
Right. Look into my eyes and say that.
I am. You just can't tell because of my shades. Sure, I mean, for one thing, you shouldn't just strut around with such revealing.
Yoink.
Ugh.
Quite. Okay, let's go. Huh? Senpai and Shootin' and Kentoki? We keep Jack at stage 1 for that exact reason. I mean, I can see the logic in it. In fact, actually, let me see. What does her Final Ascension art look like? Because I actually haven't really looked too far in, just because I'm still angry at Jack for the spook. Jack the Ripper, stage 4. Yeah, it's kind of provocative. I can see what you're saying. The stage 1 for Jack is definitely, like, best from a conservative standpoint. What's wrong? Kentoki looks really upset. Mash, perfect timing. What's your opinion on Bunyan then, Main? Because I've looked at all the Bunyan's Ascension arts, and while I do think that the third and fourth Ascension arts are a little bit the fourth art I think is more adorable than anything, personally. But what is your thoughts on that? Yes, it's perfect timing for you. Perfect timing for me, too. I mean, what are you doing in the command room? We're adjusting the equipment. You got that thing, the simulator, was it? We're borrowing it for a bit. You want to use the combat simulator? We can't race it because we're still adjusting the equipment, but that should be fine. Seeing you together had me worried for a bit, but you're not fighting, are you?
We're not fighting, but... Wait, is that what you meant by working up a sweat?
Working up a sweat? What did you think I meant? You were talking about training, so I agreed to help. And I really am feeling in the mood. I need to smash some things to calm down. Will you come with me? You, Master, and Mash, too. Senpai wants me. Morning workout time! That's right. That's what I want to hear. You really are my type. Come, child, let's work hard as you possibly can. Be ready to kill, please. It's been so long since we've met. I want you and me to be more covered in sweat and covered in blood. Until you can't tell flesh and bone apart. Come at me with full strength. I want a death match in that ephemeral world.
She really have a frightening mind. You're a servant, at least in theory. I thought you'd turn into something more ladylike. But I guess I don't need to worry. Okay, time to snap off your horns and make you cry. Ha ha ha, splendid, splendid. Come join us, master. Regardless of how he looks, he's as tough as a bear. Let's fight him hand in hand. Didn't think I'd see you fight next to a human. Wait, are you really drunk? Maybe seeing your doubles or triples of me? Fine, come and get me. I'll give you a golden wake-up call. Wait, we're helping her, huh? No, if you're fighting, then so am I. Try not to die here. Right, master. You've got guts. Nothing less from the hunk I had my eyes on. I think this'll be fun. Doctor, lend me your ear. You can do this, right? I know you can. I've heard you're very talented. Recognize your words, the way you move. It's all really Oh, Roman's a lolicon. I guess I can't help if I'm giving in to your temptations. Okay, leave it to me. You want mass-produced Kentuckys? You got 'em. Huh? What are you talking about? Hey, that ain't fair shooting. Thank you so much. I'll pay you back with a drink later, okay? Now let the party begin. Be consumed by drunkenness, madness, and excitement. Everything starts after that. Now, I consider what I believe in the right time and the right place. The perfect time in this game is never. There are some specific games like Destiny's Child or Azure Lane that shove all that stuff in you, but you know if what you get yourself into when you first open the game. You know. That is a fair point. Interesting. This is an interesting interlude. It's a Kentucky storm. But yeah, that is a good point. When you first open FGO, you don't really get the impression that there are, like, lollies in the game. I see where you're coming from there. It's more historical figures duking it out in battle royales. See, I do get where you're coming from there. And that you wouldn't expect FGO to have them. So yeah. I'm trying to think of words to say here, but I'm kind of having a little bit of brain farts. Also, triple Zerker Kentuckys is kind of a little dangerous, it seems. I haven't heard of Destiny Child, though, to be honest. What kind of game is that? Is it a gacha? This is, in fact, Shootin' Doji's interlude right now. And I have to admit, it has added a very slight bit of depth to her character, you know? She's not all teasy sexualiness. She's also got a bloodthirsty side to her, but I think we all kind of knew that already, so yeah. Let's Gramps blast it up here. Alright. Do you guys think that I could get away with a Buster Quick then NP from Gramps here? And wipe them all out? You guys think I could work that? Or should I just go with Gramps NP on the big one, then the rest? Destiny Child is gotcha about a useless demon who's working part-time while being an involuntary participant in a demon battle royale for the size Archfiend. The story was good, but Jesus Christ, it was 90% titty. Good lord. Yeah. I mean, at least FGO doesn't shove it into your face that much. And, to be fair, some servants that have questionable things, you can just change the ascension level for them and not see the questionable things. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with it. I think we can pull it off. Buster, Arts, make sure I got all my buffs. I do indeed. Let's go with this. See how this works. Good. Oh, I had a brain fart.
I had a freaking brain fart. I completely I'm used to... I've gotten used to Majaya Record's way of fighting things, where if an enemy dies, it switches up to the next enemy. I completely forgot that's not how it is in FGO. Completely and totally forgot. I'm dumb. I am so dumb. Brain fart. There we go. Okay. So now that I remember that, let's think. How to do the do. I could still wipe them all out. It will require burning the NP, though. I can't do it all in one go. It's too high level of math for my brain to figure out right now. Yeah, I realized that, too. Though it was an accidental realization for that, since it was more, I would start combat, click something, and then realize, oh no, wait, I want to target this one, and click the other person, and then when the actual combat sequence happens, it's like, wait, why are you attacking that one? I said to attack that one. Oh, it works like that here? Okay, that's pretty cool. I kind of find it weird, though, that the... What are they called? The Majaya don't stack. Like, you can't chain them together to get increased effects. That's a little lame. But, I mean, I guess I understand it, too. Lots of dust there. Yeah, the combat system in Majaya Record is pretty top-notch. Only it's hard to predict the cards that you're gonna get to. It's weird. This will be the last of the interludes, and then we will be taking on... after this, we'll be taking on Majaya Record a little bit, I think. It is your Merlin, I do believe. Hey, Akabara, welcome! Cute Paul, you're gonna max Grail Paul? Nice. I'm not gonna max Grail her just because I need to save my Grails, but I am probably gonna max level her at the very least. Not getting her yet, though, because I want to unlock her in one fell swoop. So that is why Monday will be the stream where we get the Bun Bun. Damn, you're tiny, but you hit hard. Guess you haven't forgotten a thing, huh? Of course not. I'm an owning to my core. Do you think I'd fight a war I couldn't win? You're as strong as I remember, though. If I let my guard down, you'll split me right in two. That makes me happy. You're hitting me with your real strength. But this isn't enough for me. Let's stop fighting like little kids. I want you to come at me in the way that's more grown up. Huh? I see a second fight coming. Welcome, Akabara. Welcome, welcome. And yes, follow your dreams, follow your ambitions. Max out Paul Bunyan. Make her a goddess in your Chaldea. Only matched by a Stotho. Yes, I just can't see this ending. I can't see this just ending. There'll probably be at least one more fight.
You really haven't changed, have ya? No matter how much time passes, you're still the same.
I'm a classic, not some passing fad. And as for you, your appearance has changed, but your heart hasn't. You're still the little kid you used to be. You're holding back. Is it because you're afraid that to hit a woman? Oh, I don't mind. Be fiercer. Be more violent. If you want more of a fight, let's bring out the bears.
Bears?
Right. Bears. Yeah, I've got bears. It's got bears?
Yes, let's get back to it. I'm out both you and the bears. But don't worry, I'll lap up all your blood before it touches the ground.
Not so out of it that I'll let you eat me. I'll take your head and use my own blood as lipstick on it.
Haha, I like that. It sounds so elegant. To have you put funeral makeup on me would be so wonderful. I bet that idiot Raiko would grow horns from hearing it.
Oh, the Raiko bashing. The Raiko bashing. By the way, Speaking of bashing, what is everybody's opinion on the new Nobu that JP got? Oh! Bears. Bears. Okay. These are some bears. I've heard that quite a lot of people are not happy with how the new Nobu works. Something about her being very bad. Okay. At least get rid of one of the bears. Maybe two if we're lucky. Which we are not. And there's Kentucky. Okay, do I want to blast Kentucky out of here? Yeah, I think so. Indeed. That's no bear, that's a Kentucky. Sakata Kentucky. Kentucky best Baron. I mean, I don't know. I think his rider form's motorcycle is best bear, personally. New Nobu looks like 1940s German soldier to not get me banned. I mean, yes, the hat does look it, but I mean, whew. Outside of that, she is smoking hot in that final ascension. You guys gotta admit. I mean, that smolder she has is just holy cow. I know a lot of people aren't happy with her skill set and everything, but hot damn, I like her. And I will likely be rolling for her when she comes to NA. Just because, again, hot damn. Growing C, which causes huge frame rates. Ah. Most of those 1940s anime girls are smoking hot. Oh, she's not a girl anymore, Akbara. In her last form, she is no longer a girl. She is 100% woman. Hey! Not the... I need the normal Dragon Claws, actually. Because I've done the math for what I need for the Summer Servants that I want. And for Rider Salter, I only need the base Dragon Fangs. Simulation complete. Both of the leaves suffered minor damage to their Spirit Chorus. Also, those were Soul Eaters, not bears. Just glad everyone was alive. Yes, you're right. Both of them were extremely agitated. But I'm glad we made it back safe. Good work, Senpai.
Ooh, that was fun. Thank you both, Mash Master. You played along with my little game. Such good children you are. Lovely. And you too, of course, sweaty little boy. That was quite an active for being impromptu. I bet you could have taught those nobles in Kyoto a thing or two about plays.
I'm never reading poems or haikus again. Bikes are the big thing now. Damn it all, I got worked up. You look as unconcerned as ever. You were just toying with me, huh? How much of what you say is just an act? Crap, I'm so tired.
How much is an act? Of course, I'm always serious.
Right.
You're still a kid, even though you're such a big and handsome man. Fighting for your life while drunk, outwitting your opponent while pressing your body against theirs. Now that's amusing. Don't you think so, Master?
Right, sure, okay. Senpai's panicking, hang in there. Wow, in the face of drunk shooting doji, heroic spirits and their masters are nothing but playthings. Not really sure. I'm not sure if that's really how Oni are or just how she is, though. Yeah, I'll do my best too. I don't think that's necessary. Actually, let's just get back to work. Yeah?
Hang in there, kid.
Playthings. People just had a lot of quick waifus they wanted to break with now. True. Apparently the JP App Media page is considering a new lowest tier for her. Alright. I am officially out of AP that I am willing to spend. So, let us blank this real quick. Where is display? I'm clearly very blind here. Display capture. Blank display capture real quick. And close out of FGO because it is Majaya record time. Let me switch everything over here. Whoop. Too much clicked. Puella, Madoka, Magi, side story, Majaya record. Stop. Come on. Puella, Magi, Madoka, Magica, Majaya record. That's that. I actually cannot play Minecraft well with that. My account got hacked, and I do not have access to Minecraft anymore. I completely lost my account because somebody hacked the password and linked it to another email, so yeah. Oh, I know, Maine. I know. That's why I'm going to be doing story stuff with it for now. Update the information. And let's stop recording.